All right, sixth graders, for your next project, you guys are going to be creating a graffiti style name design. So let's take a look at a finished project so you can see the different components that are going to make it up, and then we're going to talk about getting started. So we are going to be talking about making your name in bubble letters or block letters, which is something that some of you might already have some skills with and some of you may not. So if you don't feel like nervous or anything about this, because that is what I'm going to teach you how to do. And if you do already know how to do it, hopefully you can try out something new and improve upon your skills. So for this, you can do your first name, your last name. You may also just do your initials if you would like. It's really up to you, but you may not do a nickname. So if you choose to do your first name like this, great. Whatever you choose to do, that's what you're going to be sketching with to start off the project. You're planning for how you're going to move forward. So make a decision about what you're going to sketch, today. And then you can see we are going to be coloring these with oil pastels. So you'll be taking the sketch, you'll eventually be drawing it on good paper, as you can see in this photo, and then coloring it with oil pastels. We are going to be blending. We're going to be doing an ombre effect, fading from one color to the next. Whatever colors you would like to use works for me. And we will also be creating a brick style background to make it look like it's a wall. And we'll be using a sponge to stamp that background, and we'll talk about color choices and things for that whenever we get to that step. So that's the general overview of the project. And so this and a few other files are on Google Classroom, and they are going to briefly explain to you how to go about drawing bubble letters, block letters, and there's a million different styles, but I do want you to do your sketches in this method. And to do this, you're going to start with like the skeleton. You can see over there in step 1, they just wrote out the word just like you normally would write letters, and then you're drawing shapes around those lines to create your bubble letters or block letters. I have a more in-depth video that you guys are going to watch next. But again, there's a lot of different styles, and I put a document on, it's like a material on your Art Google Classroom. So make sure you check that out with, like I said, all different styles like this. You can also just make up your own style. That's totally fine with me. So pick one that you like and go with it. This is what's similar to what your sketch paper is going to look like. So I want you guys to do 2 sketches, 2 different styles, and then pick the one that's your favorite. That's what you're going to move forward with. And let's get started on sketching.